Sim Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, is telling Nigerians, over 230 million Nigerians as estimated. He is telling us that we do not have a choice come 2027 not to vote for a clueless and incompetent Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president to continue in power beyond 2027. Yes, that is the word of Sim Fubara, a governor that was suspended for 6 months by Nyesom Wike, by his own godfather. Probably that was his reset button that was pressed by Nyesom Wike. Maybe that's the reason why he came on air to be saying gibberish like this, because he wants to say something that would please his godfather and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And for Sim Fubara to shamelessly come out to say that Nigerians do not have a choice but to retain Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has woefully failed in all areas of governance. A man that is so incompetent, a man that has no knowledge about what governance is. You are telling Nigerians that they do not have a choice but to retain this man as their president beyond 2027. Sim Fubara, I am very sure something is working you. You are not in your right senses. Probably since you were dethroned and reinstated, you no longer know what is right and wrong. But however, I am here to tell you that Nigerians indeed have a choice. Yes, and they will prove that to you come 2027. Not even if only Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the sole candidate that will be on ballot come 2027, should Nigerians make him their choice. Nigerians indeed have a choice, and they will express that come 2027. You want us to retain a failed Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is serving as an oxygen to terrorists that are unaliving Nigerians. If we allow Tinubu exceed 2027 as president, that will mean that majority of Nigerians will go to their 6 feet through the hand of terrorists. Yes, through the hands of this Boko Haram terrorists, these Fulani terrorists would further unalive as many Nigerians as they wishes. Since Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president, has he been able to do anything to all these terrorists? No. But instead, under his government, they are paying ransom as a means of empowering all these terrorists to be arming them and buying more weapons, which they are using against the Nigerians. And you are telling us that we do not have a choice but to retain a man like this as our president beyond 2027. Sim Fubara, I dare to tell you, you are very stupid. Yes, you have no power to say that more than 230 estimated Nigerians do not have a choice. Who the fuck are you? Who are you to say a word like that? You want to please your godfathers, and for that reason you are coming out to say gibberish like this because you were rigged into office. Let me tell you, if Nigerians unite come 2027, your godfather Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is your paymaster, and that your godfather Nyesom Wike, they will all go down alongside every other governors that are taking side with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Every politician that relied on Bola Ahmed Tinubu to clinch to power, to hold on to power beyond 2027, if Nigerians unite on that during that election, in the upcoming election, if we are able to unite to put our differences behind us and work as one unit, all of you will go down. Bunch of clueless people parading themselves as government, bunch of criminals stealing the remains of this country, and the citizens are mistaking you guys to be government. Do you know what government is? The primary responsibility of any government in any part of the world is the safety of life and people's property. The welfare of the people is the primary responsibility of any government anywhere in the world. Has Bola Ahmed Tinubu done any of this? Sim Fubara, what about you that is the governor? What have you done to that effect? All of you are a bunch of failures, and Nigerians should be ready to unite and kick all of you out of power. Bunch of clueless people.